I was so fucked up of all these people which are in this world, which have that normal life. I had to do like 3 jobs on the same time. But I stopped it. Like I quit my job. I just said like, fuck off. Find another guy. Life is about testing. If you don't test, you don't know. Everything what I did was an error, and then I find something for me.
So you're doing selling for, was it?
Yes.
And then you're flipping on the sides.
It was not really legal, to be honest. I didn't tell my boss that I'm selling beside my full job. I had a little kind of breakdown. I was on zero again. Like I was not myself anymore. The plan was to find myself. That was that. Yeah. This is why I said then one day to Simon, okay, we have to kind of quit. The idea was born to grow up my own business, and that was my plan.
Guys, welcome to another show of Creating Freedom. Today I've got a special friend who I actually met 7 years ago when I started my journey. And we kind of said then that we're going to try to change our lives and live a life of freedom, really. So today, how you doing, bro? Good? Nice to meet you again. Yeah.
7 years ago, yeah.
7 years ago.
Yeah.
So anyway, this show is called Creating Freedom. And we always like to ask our guests,
All right.
so, what does the word creating freedom mean to you?
Okay. Yeah. So I think freedom is for me that I can choose my own things, so that I can do things that I want to do. And I mean, I grew up in a world where I have to like doing things which people want from me that I do. So, and freedom is for me when I can choose my own stuff and do my own stuff, things that I want to do. That's freedom for me. And of course, it's also to have like financial freedom, to grow up something, to do things where I can be creative and things and grow something. And yeah, I would say do my own thing is freedom for me. Yeah.
Great. So just for the guests who's watching, introduce yourself, your name, where you're from.
Yeah. Yeah. My name is Jonas. I'm from Hamburg, Germany. I'm 30 years old, and I'm like a CEO of an online marketing company. It's a kind of small one. We're just like 6 people in it. And yeah, we are doing marketing for e-commerce brands. So we are doing the product optimizations, the ads in the internet for Amazon or for online shops and stuff like this. And yes, so this is where I am right now. Yeah.
Wow, interesting. And like, what were you doing beforehand? Like, were you just born into online marketing, or like,
No.
how did it all start?
I was like driving around for a few years in my life, I would say. So I tried many jobs before, and I did 2 educations. In Germany, we say educations. It's like a kind of studying things, but it's not in the university. So you are doing an education for 3 years roundabout. And I did it as a mechanic first. So I was always wearing my blue overloaders and work with metal, like everything was building with metal and stuff like that. But I learned very quick that it's not my thing. Like I don't want to stay at the machine all day long. So I learned about myself very quick that I like to speak to persons or people. And I started to try many jobs then, like 10 to 15 different jobs. Work in restaurants, selling stuff from A to Z. So yeah, I tried a lot.
Interesting. So you've done like a lot of things. So mechanic, like working as possibly a waiter or a bar.
Yes. Yeah. And I learned that I'm good in selling things. So, and yes, that's it.
And was that from like your previous jobs? Like maybe, I was a waiter or a bartender at one point, and just having that skill set of being able to talk somebody, like anybody off the street. Yeah. Where did you get that from?
Sorry again, please.
You said you're good at selling, right?
Yeah.
Is that a natural thing, or did you have to learn that through your previous jobs?
I think you need to feel it, that it's easy to talk to people or bring products to them. But of course, it's not a talent or something. I think it's something I had to learn in my life to come through. And yeah, it was a try and error thing in my life. So everything what I did was an error, and then I find something for me to. I started with just phone callings, and did my selling stuff on the phone. I just felt it, and I said, okay, I'm good in it. Yeah, I made very good like kind of records in that company I've been in. But of course, it was a long way to go there, and to see that so many things are not made for me. And then I tried to think about, okay, how can I monetize it for myself, maybe with an own company or something? What is needed in the world, what the people needs to get. And yes, first of all, I tried a lot of things like in companies which are selling products. And then
So previously, you said that you were going into companies. Was that a sales role? Or
a sales role is,
as in like with the position? Was it
Were you selling stuff?
were you selling stuff in the company? Is that your role, your job?
yes, in old times. So long time ago, it was just selling. Like, for example, I told you, I told that I started with as a mechanic.
Yeah.
As my first education. And because I had to make money as well, it was not enough. I made like 317 euros in a month to live and pay for everything, rent, live, holiday maybe, for a car, for my ex-girlfriend. Everything was really expensive, so I really needed to be creative. And then I started to sell cars. Like, I bought for 500 euros or something really broken cars. I cleaned them, and then I started to sell them. And I like cars until now. So one night I stand up and I said, okay, I have to do something with selling cars. So yeah, I try to get into big companies like Mercedes-Benz or BMW or Porsche to sell cars there and do another education ship. So yes, and then I had success. I got a contract with them, and I start to sell cars. But that's also a thing. After 3 years, I did so many jobs, because in an education in Germany, you have to go through to it, and it's about 3 or 4 years with really less money as well. So that was a period of my life as well where I have to learn very much, have to earn money on the way I can get there. Yeah, I need to find so many ways. So that was my part of my life. But then after it, I had a little kind of breakdown or something. I was so fucked up of all these people which are in this world, which have that normal life, work whole day, have bosses which are telling you what you have to do and stuff like that. And then I said, okay, I stop my career here and go out to Thailand for some reason, and to calm down a little bit, to think about everything, questions about life, philosophy, stuff and that. And then I met you and Pi. That was a good time.
Yeah, I actually remember when we met, because was you doing the car thing then? When I met you?
Yeah. I was
remember.
into it.
It was into it.
But I stopped it. Like, I quit my job. I just said, like, fuck off. Find another guy.
Hey, you can't swear on the thing.
Yeah.
I'm joking.
That's interesting. So when you're having your sales job, were you flipping cars like on the side as well? So you were doing selling for Mercedes-Benz, was it?
Yes.
And then you were flipping cars on the side. So it was a full-time job plus a side hustle.
Yes. It was not really legal, to be honest, because there's some rules. You can. I didn't tell my boss that I'm selling cars beside my full job. Yeah. So but now they can know it. Fuck off. Okay. So yes, but I think it was still not enough. So I did like work in restaurants, try to sell like what's this paper stuff in English?
Menus,
No. When you sell like
leaflets.
yeah,
Letters.
what you need for life or for even a car needs that too. Like these paper
Leaflets.
stuff. Like
So
Look,
keep going.
paperwork.
maybe
Was it related to cars? What was it related to?
it's a main thing. What I want to say, like it's everything in paper. So what you have to sell, what people do, you know that.
Register papers.
Yes, but wait, sorry.
That's what I was gonna say. Let's get the translator out. So just so people know, yeah,
Um,
English is not his first language.
yeah, that's my problem here. So
Like, he thinks his English ain't that good, but I think he's amazing.
maybe we can cut it off then.
No, it's cool. This is a part of the whole thing.
Endurance.
Enjoying.
Yeah.
Oh, insurance.
Endurance.
Insurance.
Yes.
Okay.
So you're selling insurance?
Yes.
Ah.
So, but it was not the best company, you know. It was really like the people were all just focused on money and on a really crazy way, you know. But for a time in my life, I said like, wow, this is what I want to do. So yeah, but it was a really hard time as well, really hard, because I had to do like 3 jobs on the same time. So not
Jeez. How the hell did you fit that in? I want to know how you do a full-time job and fit 2 other side hustles in. How did you do that? How did you fit in a whole day or a whole week? You had the car, like you were selling cars.
Yeah.
You had a side hustle selling other cars.
I was working like
Flipping cars.
16 hours a day.
16 hours a day.
Yeah, around about. Yeah.
And so what did that day look like? Yeah.
Yeah, I woke up at 7.
Yeah.
I went to work to Mercedes, and I did my job for like 8 to 9 hours, classic 9 to 5. Yeah, and after it, then I started to. I mean, it's not all I told. Like I had a business for massage chairs in this time. It was a period of 3 years. Yeah, I was selling massage chairs. I had a little company for restructuring work, because a friend of mine, he was a restructurer, but I was more doing the business part on it. And yeah, sometimes it works really good, but of course I was in a time zone of my life where I need to find it out what's really good for me. And then I broke up with my friend, and then the business was broken as well, so I cut it. Then the massage chairs was really running good, but yeah, this all for me was too much for a time then. So yeah, that's about my time. Time and
No, but yeah, like when you started that massage thing, it was actually a good little idea.
in my business now, like in my office, there's still one last of these chairs, you know.
You're still selling it.
I'm not.
We're gonna buy it.
It's really rare, you know. It's always reminder for this time of my life.
Amazing.
And I always said, like, when I have been to Thailand, I was thinking about to grow. It's really big with these massage chairs, but it never comes to that. So
Yeah.
And then you've gone to Thailand. You said you had like a sort of like a mental breakdown. What happened? Was it just you being overworked, or what triggered it?
I mean, in this time of my life, I was always thinking, I'm unbreakable. I can work, I told you, like 16 hours a day, and it's all like positive mindset and stuff like this. You always have to think positive. It's easy then. Everyone who's telling another story is wrong. And but then it was like just from one day to another, I felt really, really bad in that situation. And I've done so many things which I not really wanted to do. For example, this job at Mercedes was really, the bosses are pushing you from here to there and from there to that. When you start at 0 as an educational guy who's learning, then in their mindset of the people, I was like, you can do everything with him. Like, he can do that, he can do that.
It's like pushing all the work to the intern, or almost, yeah. The apprentice, right? He can do everything. Yeah, I can.
And I hated it because, I'm not made for it.
Yeah.
You knew you was born for more, yeah?
Yeah, of course. And they know it. I was good in what I did, but they know he's always saying yes, it's okay. And I thought for myself, I need to stop that. I need to learn not to do things what other people want to do that I do.
Yeah.
So I need to break out something. I need to break out myself. I need to break out of my comfort zone. So, and then nobody expected it, but then I said from one day to another, I leave Germany and I go to for a long trip, for a 9-month journey.
When you met him, yeah.
Yeah, I met you like
it
it was kind of holiday,
yeah,
like
it
backpacking.
was just test. You need to get away.
Yeah, it was a test. Yeah, for
Test,
2
get
weeks.
away, get
2 week
break.
test. Yeah.
And was it only 2 weeks?
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, because we were making something pie, and then
Yeah,
we were like
true,
become best
yes.
buddies, and then we went to
Yeah.
South Hotel.
Yes. And then the plan was growing that I would quit Germany. I told you
Yeah.
I want to quit Germany. I want to go back to Africa.
Yeah, we both sat down and was like, because I'm running my business at this time. This is when I was on my first trial. I was like running my business from my laptop, and he was watching. He's like, "This is what I want to do."
Yeah.
And
I mean, what were your thoughts? Like, what did you learn in those 2 weeks?
I just learned kind of feeling of freedom. So when you quit your standard program of your day, and start something completely new, when you grow up and you have nothing to do, for example, because it was not that time in 2017 or something. It was not that time that I had my business on laptop or something. So, but the day was totally different. That you have to, grow. You wake up and then you have to do something what you think to do, or it's the right thing to do right now. And for me, it was just 2 weeks to, feel that feeling. It was completely new for me. Yeah. You wake up and go for breakfast, and then you drive a scooter around, and then you meet some guys, and it was like I was like just floating then.
Yeah.
It was the first time of my life where I was really just floating, and everything was felt so easy then.
And organic, yeah.
freedom.
Kind of freedom feeling, yeah.
I remember, what is it? The last couple of days before you was going, I remember you was like, "Oh shit,
Yeah,
you're back."
Yeah.
But then you kind of said, "I want to go back. I want to build something. I want to change this. I want to live out here."
Yeah. And it took some time then.
Yeah.
But I planned in my head a little bit. So
So you went back home after the first 2 weeks I met you. What did you do after that?
I was still inside of my job at Mercedes. I had to finish my education there.
Yeah, so what was your plan? Like, you had this 2 weeks where you like, you had this like feeling of like a little bit of a taste or a test, yeah? And you would have had like so many ideas on what to change. Like, once you got back, what were some of the things that you were thinking about changing in your life back in Germany?
Yes, first of all, I just thought that I have to cut my whole situation. And then I said, okay, of course, it's when you have no money, we need to be honest. It's not really possible to go out and have nothing there. Even maybe you can have a job over there, but for me it was really interesting to find a way where I can where I not really have to work as a teacher, or what the people do when they go to Asia or something. So the plan was born that I make some money, not too much. Like I think I had like 8,000 euros. That was all of everything what I earned in this time. So was not much. And then I just said, okay, now I go for a few months and look how far I come, and just try out or try to find the thing I really want. I want to do in the future when I come back, or maybe I never come back. I don't know. I just took my flight and then see how far I come. Yeah.
Yeah, 'cause I remember that I went back home, and this is when I planned to get my mum and dad to retire and take them traveling. And then you must have saw one of the messages, said, I'll come out traveling with you. I was like, cool.
Yeah. I just told you my story. I want to go out from Germany. I want to go to Asia. And then you said, hey, I invite you. I need 3 months more.
Yeah.
So what about the plan? You come over to London, stay here in my house. And I'm really grateful for this, because it was really good time. Yeah.
Yeah, because you came over, I had my security company running, and you worked at my security company.
Yeah.
So for 3 months you came, you lived in England,
Yeah.
you were paying your way forward, and then
It was the preparation before we went up for a long time.
traveling with me and my family. Yeah. I remember there was one time you saved my ass, and I'm always forever grateful. That time I went to the airport.
Oh, yes.
And we're all there, we're like, yeah, we're going traveling all together. And then they looked at my passport. There was a little watermark near my face. And they was like, you can't go. I was like, what?
I understand that was the whole family of Simon Lewis.
Yeah.
So he's like, I couldn't go. And my mum and dad were like, but so lucky that Jonas was there. He knows Thailand. He knows how things run. So I was like, cool. And he's like, bro, don't worry. I got this.
Yeah.
And so
A little bit of catch, I guess, yeah.
But then, it took me, I think, about a week to sort stuff out. But then he took them over to Thailand, showed them around. So all
it was good. So and then the journey starts for like around about 8 months.
Because we done 1 month in Thailand, then we done 1 month in Cambodia, and then after that,
I went to Vietnam to buy a motorbike.
So this second time that you come around to Asia, what was the purpose of that? Had you already quit everything and just traveled for 3 months? Is that?
To be honest, it was kind of, I need to relax. I need to find I need to calm down. I'm over
Stimulated, overworked, overwhelmed.
And that was from everyone. Like I was not myself anymore. The plan was to find myself. This is why I said then one day to Simon, okay, we have to kind of quit. I go to Vietnam, buy a motorbike, and then I just drive every day. And I did like 5,000 kilometers through Asia, and with my backpack on the back, and just try to find myself.
You also went to, where else you went to, where the mountain is?
Laos.
Yeah, did you go there?
Vietnam, Cambodia, Laos.
Laos. I remember you saying you was going somewhere like up in the mountains.
Yeah.
So like that's awesome. Like just getting the bike and just driving through Vietnam was something I wanted to do. Yeah, but never had to do.
Jay from Vietnam.
Yeah,
you never did.
Yeah, because Mum went, oh, it's dangerous, and it's kind of true because we thought that it is true. It's not as easy as just getting a bike and doing it, but I guess did you find, not that you found yourself, I think you just need like a mental sort of break, and driving, or especially with cars or whatnot, just that feeling of like driving, getting lost and letting things mold, ideas is.
I was healing, bro. I was just like, it was kind of healing for me.
Yeah.
And this healing was the water for plants, which they need to grow.
Yeah.
And what was growing, it was like kind of creativity. So a clear mind.
Yeah.
More clear mind. What do I want to do in the future?
Yeah.
Do I want that people will tell me again what I have to do?
Yeah.
The answer was not. Yeah. So
normally I don't like the word finding yourself, but it's like sometimes it depends how you want to look at it, because you're a product of your environment. So it's like you think you know yourself, but really you're a product of your environment. And when you step out of your comfort zone, like Germany, England, wherever, you start to really realize who you are. So like when you was traveling, it's like it give you that time to think that, what do you want? What world do you live in? Who am I? What do I want to do?
Yeah.
So it's like, normally I hate the word finding yourself, because you should know who you are. But then again, we are products of our environment, and you don't know who you are until you step out of that environment.
You know what's funny about finding yourself? Yeah, I hear all the time as well. But half the time they go travel elsewhere, they go somewhere, they're freaking lost half the time. Yeah, like it literally is. Yeah, but
possible as well.
But out of that, what were some of the seeds, I guess, in your mind that that eventually came to fruition or grew?
Yeah.
What ideas came out of that, and sort of what actions did you do?
I think first of all, my thoughts was about, we live in a world where we have so fucking much opportunities and possibilities to do. So, but the most of us are just not in that moment. They are on their phones or doing stuff. I don't know. You're always, I don't know the English word, but you're not in the present.
Correct. You're just like you're on like the robot phase, like of the robot where I know you exactly what you're talking about, where there's no conscious
Yeah, we have all the responsibility to create our own life, and we can. Some people in the world, they can't, but we can. We're like in this very civilization.
Yeah, it's like a rat race. People get stuck in a rat race, become part of
Yeah.
a lemming.
Yes.
So yes, and then I just the idea was born to grow up my own business, and if it took time to learn before, and I really recommend it to do things before you start a company, to learn how things work and then start a company. So my plan was, I had a goal then. I had like, okay, I do my things to learn again, and after it I can start my company. So, and that was my plan. So, and then to be honest, I came back and I didn't do that. I started a little company with a guy which I not really knew. There was just a friend of mine. She said, "Hey, Jonas, there's Ali." His name was Ali. Hello, Ali. And yeah, he had an idea, and I was the person he needed because I was good in selling stuff, and he was like starting like the name was International IT Outsourcing. We did education, education, no, development. Sorry, development. I mean development, IT development, and I was selling this, but we was broken after 6 months or something because we had an argument about money. We started to make money, and he was like, "Oh, I think I don't want to give you 50%. I just want to give you like," and my fault that we had no contract at the beginning. So I learned this as well. And then I was really lost again. Like I was not like really, okay, what can I do? And then I started the plan I had before. Now I'm here to learn and learn the right things, the proper things. And after it, I can start my company. And that's what I did, because I started in a completely new company for online marketing as a salesman. And that was the point of like, there was, yeah.
That was that window. That was that window to see, because you were selling online services, right?
Yes, and I was really good in it.
Yeah.
I was so like, yeah, I did really good, like a good job. For me, it was like, where does it come from?
Yeah. And how did you get that job though? Because you're in a partnership for IT development.
Yeah.
That went down.
It was, yeah. I was when I broke with Ali, the international IT outsourcing company. I started to find a mentor, and there was a mentor from the like there's kind of government opportunities, like
I see.
they send you a mentor when you usually it's just to it's not easy to find a good one, because they are really like
I could imagine the ones that the governments give here, yeah. If there's like there's free ones, and it's like and they're telling you about like a business or something. Bro, it's like look at you, yeah. Not that it's a bad thing, but finding a good one is typically impossible. Yeah,
it's quite funny because you get these business coaches of school teachers teach business, but they don't have a business themselves. They're working in the fire. So now, how does this make sense? That you're trying to mentor me, but you live in a life that I don't want to live.
Yeah.
But I had luck, to be honest.
Yeah.
I had really good luck, because this guy, he was brilliant. He was died like 2 years ago now, but I have a good memory of him. So, and he was helping me in so many things. So we started to connect on private way as well. I had this coaching from the government as well. It was for free, but he said, yeah, we can go step forward and do some things about you. And then we made a life plan for myself and stuff like I would never do when I had or would be alone, for example. And he showed me so many nice things. And on top, he gave me a recommendation. He said, oh, there's someone I know. He's looking for a salesman. Maybe it's kind of thing for you. Try it out. And then he was calling in, and I said, why not? I check it out. I mean, on that day, I thought about not to go there because I had not the best feeling. It was a really small company, it was like 6 people in it. And yeah, but I did. I came there, and that was after it, we had like 14, 15 months just growing the company from 6 employees to 30 employees. And that was going so quick. And I was doing all my sales, and plus I did the personal things with new people which come in the
Yeah, well, I find that that's quite common with like marketing agencies. You get so good at it, and then either friends or referrals come to do it privately, and then they end up creating their own. Is that what happened to you as well? Or?
Yes, yeah, I would say, and it was a good time for online marketing as well. It's not that good time anymore, but 2019, it was perfect time.
Banging that, yeah.
And then comes Corona. How you say that?
Corona,
And then everyone's going online,
Yeah.
And then it was easy to grow off.
Yeah.
It was not that easy, but more easy than today. Yeah.
Correct. Yeah. And so so you're in this job at the moment. At what point did you feel like, now that you've learned all your skills, to go out on your own?
I just did it.
Another fucking moment.
How did it end with that job?
Yeah, it ends because we had different. I mean, I was really into the company. I got paid from the revenue as well, bonus and stuff like that, and they are really happy to have me there, I guess. But the owners has been like 3 people, and they was like really, what's the English word for when they pay less for the employees. They're not really nice to them. They are like, fuck off, customer here. We don't need it here. And they had not that service I wanted to do.
Customer service.
Yeah, because when you have a service company, yeah.
And is that big? Yeah, go on.
Sorry, when you have a service company, for me it's really important, because this is an opportunity to give something back to the people you work with in the service. When you do service, you have the opportunity to give something to the people, because you work with customers, and they had the goal to grow it just about money, just make money, revenue, and okay, it's fine, but it was not fine for me. So I wanted to do a different way, and then I said to myself, that's the perfect way to say goodbye and do kind of a similar service, but do it better, with a better service, better working relationships and a better space for employees, because there's also a nice thing in myself. I like to help people grow, and when I have an employee, I don't want to leave him there where he is and just to say, make your job and that's it, don't complain, and ready. That was an opportunity as well to get employees where I can help them growing. They can grow, the customers can grow, I can do good service. Maybe it's more expensive for me, because it's always expensive when you invest in your company for good service. Or for example, simple example, when you have an expensive table for your employee, but he can sit there like on a healthy way, it's better to pay like 20 euros for it, what the other guys did. And
I got a plastic face.
Really, it was plastic. It was like, sometimes there was holes in it, and I didn't understand it. We made so much money over there.
Yeah.
We made so much money, and they didn't.
The focus was on.
We had no plants in office. We had no plants there. No plants, nothing. It was not live. I like life. Now in my office we have so many plants. Everything's growing there. We have colors. The people can stand or sit. They like to come to the office. Yeah, that's nice.
Nice place to work.
Yeah, that's a nice place to work. Yeah.
Yeah, cool. I guess you're at this point now. How long have you been running that company, or the
4 years?
4 years?
Years now, yeah.
And so when you stopped working with that other marketing agency, and then you went over to yours, was that a hard transition, or had you already clients?
It was a hard transition, but when I knew something, then how to get new customers. So, and it was good because I had like 2 to 3 customers which I switched over.
Yeah, I know. The stinky ones.
Yeah, I don't care about it. So that was good. Yeah, and then I started to invest in that. To be honest, I invest everything what I earned in this 1.5 years before. So I was on zero again. I did to go all in. So, and I invested in new employees as well, which has helped me to get customers as well, doing selling jobs, and it was not easy. Yeah. It was 2 years was really struggle.
Yeah, and then I guess that's normal. But the biggest thing that I think that we come across is like having your back against. When you go all in, you have your back against the wall. Yeah, how did you find that confidence? Because not everyone is confident to be able to put all their chips on the table and go, "Hey, I'm doing this." Was that an easy sort of decision for you, or were you just fed up and feel like,
No, it was not easy. It was more like I was just hurt to myself, asking myself, what's the other opportunity I have? When I don't do it now, it's the same thing I wanna say later, because when you feel it's good to go out of your comfort zone, but you don't do it, it's really unhealthy. And it's better to make a mistake and get broken instead of just doing not what you have to do. What's your real passion? And I mean, we all can make mistakes. It's good to make mistakes because every mistake is a step forward to success. So, and this is why I said, okay, I have nothing to lose. But of course, my family and everyone around me was saying like, are you stupid? Like, what's fucking wrong with you? You're earning so much money now. You was always trying to make that deals and money you are doing now, and now you broke it. Why you not waiting for a better time, or do that job 2 years more, or whatever? And as my mom, for example, she was not really believing in me. She was like skeptic, because she's not an entrepreneur. She can't. So yeah, it was not easy.
That's always like the biggest difference. And I was going to ask that question a bit later as well, but it's good that you come up with it, is that there's people who've got big dreams and they want to go forward, but everyone else wants to, if they're scared themselves, so they try to put that fear in you, like, oh, what happens if it goes wrong? Like, oh, Avina, you was doing so good there. I had the same thing with my parents. They wanted me to follow go to school, get good grades, get a good job, find a lady, get married, have babies, and work.
It's good for them.
It's good for them, but
they have stress.
Exactly. I was like, no, that's not for me. But it's good to hear that story.
Yeah.
And how did that make you feel when you say, your mom and other people don't believe in you? How did that feel with you?
I think you have to switch from to need that from outside. When you are a guy who needs these things from outside, that the people come and say, oh, I help you and do that, and I'm behind you and stuff. Then I think we all need to learn this in life, that you only can trust yourself. And that's what I said to me then.
Yeah, do you think that is part of the part of the, I don't know German culture, but from what I understand, they're quite risk adverse.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think that played a part in it?
Can you say again?
Yeah. So there are so in the world, like the Americans, right? They're happy to throw all their chips in and try, right?
Yeah.
And I think in
Germany, it's the opposite.
Yeah, it's opposite, is it? So do you think that played a part in your mum thinking and not believing you? It's like, there's too much risk, right?
Yeah, I think so. It's like they can't imagine that there's more than what I had in this time. They can't imagine this. So, and it's also what I said already, is like, it's more stress for these people and my family when I do risky things. It's more stress for them. So they don't mean it badly or something. They want the best, of course, but they don't know what's the best for you. So you have to find out what's the best for yourself. And for me, the best was to go early.
Watch it.
And so, like, you know, you know, for all the other mums out there, right, that are listening, like, I guess, you know, what's your relationship with your mum now? How does she view you? You know, what does she think about you? Is she okay with it now?
She's
What's it like?
happy that you made that decision now.
Yeah, I would say yes.
Yeah.
I think she's kind of proud now. Yes.
Did it take a while? Because, you know, the first 2 years is
Yeah.
always hard, yeah?
And also in the first 2 years, they're still asking every time when I go to my grandmother or to my mom, or everyone is asking, is it working? Is it still working? Are you okay? Are you okay here? Are you still doing revenue? Like, what about?
It's unbelievable.
Can you pay your rents and your bills and everything? Is everything fine? Really? They can't imagine it.
Yeah.
Sometimes I think it's, yeah.
So curious to get into the background of your parents. Sort of tell me about, you know, just you know, what your mom or your dad did, like that environment. Yeah, tell me about that environment.
From them.
Yeah, like, you know, to be that risk averse generally, like you said before, like, you know, it's the 9 to 5. Not that there's anything wrong with it. It's just you can't get out of that employee mentality, right? Is what, you know, is your mum like, I don't know, a teacher, or your dad, just to get a little bit of context of where they get their ideas and their beliefs from, you know?
I mean, I'm not sure that I answered this question right, but they didn't learn the way to think.
Yeah, I think it's just a part of our old culture. Is that it was, you know, from you know, you go to my parents when I was growing up, life was very simple.
Yeah.
You know, you go to school, you get a job, and you find a partner, you get married. I mean, I think now it's just a part of everyone. Is that everyone I grew up with, that to them that's the normal. That's what we was brainwashed to believe.
Yeah, and yeah, no, absolutely. But in your specific circumstance, right? Like, if we were to break down, what's your mum do, for example, possibly?
Mm.
Oh no. We won't go into that.
Usually she was working for Lufthansa for really.
Oh, the airlines. Yeah, okay.
For 13 years. I had a job, just classic 9 to 5 job over there. But she experienced as well what a burnout is. And since that time, she's really, she's more careful now. She's like, she's not working so much anymore, but she's still, doing good in her life, of course.
Yeah, sure.
But she's not working like.
Yeah, so that belief pattern sort of crept in, like, oh, I don't want my son to be, and to be, you know, lose everything.
Yeah,
And,
of course.
Yeah,
of course.
okay.
I mean, she don't mean it like bad or something.
Yeah, absolutely.
She wants the best for me, but she
Correct.
don't know what's the best for me sometimes, because she can't imagine, and that's okay. That's okay for me. And I needed to learn to step out of it and say, Mom, it's good that you say that, but sorry, I go the different way. So yeah, that's okay. I think now she learned it as well. Yeah, I'm 30 years old now.
Yeah.
I'm since minimum 12 years, I'm really independent.
You can change your nappies now, yeah?
Yeah.
So like now, you've only come to like Bali, right?
Yeah. Now I'm here.
I mean, you've been running, you said 4 years, you know, in Germany. You've got an office, you've got 6 staff. Like,
yes.
Tell us.
Yeah, it was always your plan to get back to living this type of lifestyle.
Yeah. I mean, that was the next step out of my comfort zone again, you know, because now I have the reliability or something.
Like, stability.
Yes, when you have responsibility. Thank you. Yeah, responsibility about employees in the office, and that everything works. And yes, about the last 4 years, I was always thinking I have to be there in the office. I have to say hello to my employees when they come into the office in the morning, and be my best version every day and be a good boss or chef or whatever you say. Yeah, and it took a long time to take the decision to be here now. Yeah, it was. Yeah, I thought about it some months.
Finally done it.
Yeah, finally done it.
So now, yeah, so for most people come onto our show, they're already living abroad. This is you like testing the waters now. So you coming over to Bali for how long are you here for?
I think 6 months or
No, but in Bali, right now you're staying in Bali for a week?
Yeah, 1 week.
And then you go to, where you going after that?
I'm really fresh here, like not long. And I don't know how long I will stay, like minimum 3 or 4 months. But to be honest, I hope nobody will see that because they don't know it. But also like I want to stay longer, you know. I want to live here.
So you're staying in Bali for like a week, but then you're going. I know the answer already, but
yeah.
Where are you flying at afterwards?
You
going to Australia?
Yeah. In 1 week I go to Australia, come back after 2 weeks.
So why are you going to Australia? What's the plans for Australia?
I just meet a friend of mine. He had this kind of similar story, not that story, but he was a worker at Mercedes-Benz as well. But he worked there. He did that job I didn't want to do he did it for 9 years right now. And he was also like
fed up.
So yes. And he started to he would chase his dreams as well to try to get an instructor for diving. So he's doing diving instructors things and bought a off-road Jeep over there. And he gets all in as well nearby. So I visit him then for 2 weeks, just holiday.
Just a quick holiday.
Yeah,
and then after that,
then I come back.
Come back see me.
Yeah.
Yeah, but so coming out here, anyways, what's the purpose of this travel period for you? Is that testing that you can, work remotely with the office running in the background? Is that the purpose of this trip?
Yeah.
Is that what you're testing out?
Yeah, I need to test it. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Other employees getting lazy now? What are they doing without me in the office?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a test.
It's a test,
of course.
Fantastic. So it'd be interesting to, do a podcast.
Yeah, we'd love to catch up with you soon on that one.
And so,
I mean, how are you feeling so far? Because it's only been, 4 days?
Yeah, 4 or 5 days.
4 or 5 days? Yeah. How is the business, like, working abroad?
I think it's good. I have some rules for example, Chris is a good guy. He's working
for me, yeah.
And he's doing his job, and he's connecting with me minimum once a day and tell me about
an daily update. Yeah.
And we are calling together and to talk about things which are needs to discuss.
Here's a good question, which I always hear with people. I think we did touch on it the other day. How is the time difference working for you? Because, here we are.
It's perfect.
Is it work perfect?
Perfect, because it's 7 hours
early behind. Well, we're 7 hours ahead here. Yeah.
So, and I like to, even in Germany, you can be like in what's the English word? Oil, like Öl.
Early.
No, like an owl. Like the bird is
owl.
Wow, yeah.
Okay.
And there's an opposite, another animal. I don't know the English word for, which is always awake at the day, and you can be an owl or you can be the other one.
Yeah.
And I'm more that kind of owl, which is productive in the night or in the evening and sleep longer. And other people wake up at 6 in the morning and it's still dark and they are good and go to sleep at 9 o'clock in the evening or something, PM, yeah. So, and me, it's more like I like to sleep a bit longer, work in the evening, work in the nighttime. But that's difficult then in my job because my customers are always like, they are really early birds. So, and now I'm here and it's better. It's better.
Yeah, so
that's 7 hours difference.
So for the people watching this, you only been here for 4 or 5 days, but what's your day like here then? So what time you wake up? What do you do?
First of all, to be honest, I can do what I want to do. I go to the gym, go in the sauna. I do everything which is what's good for me. I don't think about work, to be honest, because it's night in Germany.
And want to sleep.
They are also not thinking about work there. They are sleeping, but I'm in the gym, you know. So I can do good things. We are going to breakfast, for example, or kind of lunch or something, and then after it, I start to find a co-working space or something. Sit with my laptop, do my calls and my emails, and check up what's going on and work, but not that much I did in Germany.
How many hours you working now a day?
4 hours, maybe.
4 hours.
Yeah.
4 hours work week. Yeah.
I mean, look, this luxury. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it will change next week. I really want to work more. I have to as well, but for now it's totally fine with 4 or 5 hours a day maximum, to be honest. Yeah.
So you're enjoying this life, yeah?
Yes, of course.
Of
course I do.
Now, I've been waiting for so long for this, because I remember that, like I say, 7 years ago, we kind of sat down. I was already starting mine off. I'm where you are now.
Yeah.
I was doing that, and then I remember you watching. You was like, "Yeah, I want to do the same thing." And I was like, "Bro, let's make this promise to ourselves." I remember, let's make this promise. We make our lives change.
Yeah. We did.
I'm happy.
And or wait till the honeymoon period's over. No, but it is brilliant. Now, glad that you're out here, like doing it, giving it a test.
Thank you.
And mate, the lifestyle, I could imagine it being completely different. I know it's different for anybody that comes here.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. I really would say, if you think about it and do it, like, it's about testing. Life is about testing. If you don't test, you don't know. We need to. Nobody can come to you and say, "Oh, you have to do it like this or like that." It's not working, because every single life is different. And when you think about something or have some feelings in your heart, then you have to do it. Yeah.
Fantastic. So you've already answered the question, which was, really just, what would you say to, yourself or people watching it? But that's brilliant. I love your story. And mate, wish you the best. I see a lot of myself in you. Just keep going. One of the biggest things is, which I'm curious as well, is the, back when you were like completely overwhelmed, or maybe now in Bali where it's a lot more relaxed, like there's more in a day, you get more done, you have more breathing room in your mind, more clarity.
Of course, yeah. It feels more, what's the opposite of heavy?
Light. Feel more lighter.
Yeah, lighter,
yeah. That's brilliant. I love it. I love the story here.
Cool, bro.
And it's fine to come back as well one day. It's if you have to, but you have this new mindset in yourself.
I think people watching this, that a lot of people always think, when they look at certain people, that we're always going like this. They don't see the amount of falls. Because I just hearing your story, he's like, don't hurt.
Don't worry about mistakes.
Yeah, it's like, mistakes is where you learn the most, I think.
Yeah. Do as much as you can.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, definitely.
Love it. Perfect, man. That's great. Like, look, if anybody wants to like get in touch with you or like want to reach out, learn a little about you, maybe even get advice. You said then, you love helping people and like uplifting people, someone who'd reach out.
Yeah, I'm really open for it. Yeah.
Cool.
Where do people find you?
I'm not that influencer thing, not yet. We'll see. Maybe it's changing, but you can just text me on Jonas KPKE on Instagram if you like. You can ask me everything.
What's the name of your business?
Tech Ads.
Tech Ads.
You can
we'll put it at the bottom.
But the name is technology and ads, like advertising.
Tech Ads. I thought you said tech heads, but all good. No, it would be good as well.
Next time, another company.
All right, cool. Guys, thanks for listening. It's been a pleasure having Jonas on here. Next week we'll have another guest as well. Until then, just hit the subscribe. You can hear us on Spotify and Apple as well. And until next week, guys, have a good one.
Peace out.
Ciao.
Thank you. Bye-bye.